This sketch has been one of the hardest ones of my entire spiritual journey. So I dedicate this to anyone such as I that has lost a soul, willingly, unwillingly, whether you're a feminine or a masculine. We've all lost children and family members, friends, at one time or another. Sometimes it was at our hands, the hands of others, and sometimes it's just the time. I'll post this sketch, and what I realized in my reflection of it, I know the colors that I got out, and I've been very angry at my sacral energy, but it's also very like I've been celibate for a while. I don't like to say that word. Especially someone like me that's been super, probably, I mean, I always, we all have this sexual energy, right? But when you actually can focus that energy and someone is not siphoning off that energy, how much creativity you actually have in yourself, in your being, in your soul, in your spirit, it's quite amazing. Not saying that I plan to stay that way forever, but I know how to protect that energy now and only share it with a person that truly loves me instead of sharing it with somebody that would not. You know what I mean? Like, I know that it's more of a sacred thing, and I want to teach people to not be so, like, I've been a free spirit my whole life, so this is even hard for me to say. But, well, let's just even get off that topic, because that's a whole nother thing. But, anyway, so when I picked the colors for this picture, at first I was just like scribbling with black. And then I used a feather because that to me looked like, kind of like lips, like the vulva of your vagina, right? So I started, like sketching a little bit, and I used a feather. And then somehow I was like, nope. And then I started just like really hitting the paper with my pencil. Like I feel like I've had jabs at my sacral energy my whole life. But it's not just the sacral, it's my root. Because I had to deal with abandonment from my parents. And I'm not saying, oh, poor me. I'm just saying these are wounds that some of us just have to heal. And we all have different ones, as it was 03 on my clock and it went black. Like I had to really clear and work a lot on my root chakra, which is red. And that's the main color inside the vulva of, basically I was, ended up being like a vulva, I have a nursing background, so the labia and all that of a woman's vagina. It's like a cervix looking thing, all that. But the root chakra is red, and that's 423 on the clock. The sacral chakra is orange. The solar plexus is yellow. Mind you, I started off with black, and I was like kind of just like scribbling, and it looks like there's a bunch of check marks, and a bunch of like, to me it was attacks to these chakras my whole life. And when you look at it, it looks like a bunch of scribbles, and maybe a kid did it, but it really means a lot to me, and I will end up painting it later. And then before I started doing like the labia, the vulva, all that stuff, I actually, but it can be interpreted like not even as what I'm saying it is. It also reminds me of like a phoenix rising, like it's like those colors of our fire energy within our soul. And the fire can only be started once these are healed. And then the next chakra up after the solar plexus, then it's the heart, which is green, right? And then that's when we're healing more and we're raising our vibration. Because the heart chakra, your heart is the highest, most valuable chakra of all, as it was 0600. It's the highest vibration of all. Back to the painting. Sorry, this is just really hard. And I forgot where I was. A moment of silence is not bad. Oh, then before I started drawing all this, like I drew like an hourglass, like the sands of time, right? And I had just seen an hourglass like on one of my meditations within the last few days. And I was watching a show that actually was a little triggering regarding relationships and things like that. Because you name it, I've been through it. I've had a miscarriage. I've had an abortion. I've had 2 children. Like, there's been different things. I've, been hurt physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You name any of the ollies, it's happened to me. But that was my contract in this lifetime. So there are no regrets, because I'm actually here not only to heal myself and my ancestral lines, but to also help others heal and seek healing. Yeah. And I'm finally sharing it with all of you. Someone the other day called me I didn't realize I typed it to her because she's a spiritual healer. And then she called me. I had kind of said it, and it's 11 is what I see on my clock over there. But anyways, a spiritual healing artist. And that's me at 8:21 on the clock. So the hourglass represents time. And when you look at this sketch, like you can turn it upside down and it's the same. It's almost the same. So no matter what, it's still our foundation. Whether it's right side up or upside down, it's still our foundation. And we have to heal that. And a lot of us went through a lot of different things that we can share with others so that we can all heal. I did write something that's pretty profound, and I will put it on my painting once I'm done. Hourglass of time. It's not just another rhyme. It's a lifetime of rejection, of reflection, of resurrection. So many wounds, so many ruins, so many Junes. Dedicated to the one I desecrated, as I desiccated over time. That's the poem. was 1000 on the clock. I might put it on here, but I'm probably, and that was 10:10, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually put that on there. I'll see what I feel like doing after I do it, because I really want to paint this. But it was very triggering for me to do this today. And no matter what you do, if I can encourage you, however you do your healing, like sometimes I just have to exercise. I exercise a lot the last, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Wow. Which is new beginnings, right? Because we're taking steps 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the TV went black, and it says HDMI 1. So yeah, player 1. We're new beginnings. So maybe I will put that poem on here. Again, this is Trish Angel, your spiritual healing artist. And this is owned and operated by yours truly, which is the sole owner and proprietor of Trishula Productions, LLC. Love you all. Good morning, good night, good evening, good day, wherever you are. With love and light. And seriously, embrace your dark side too. I was 11:44 on the clock. You gotta embrace it all, face it all, and together we can rise. Rising the vibration of ourselves, which equates to the earth,